What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rocket here. I'd like to welcome you guys to a special little video about Jump Force, my personal thoughts and opinions on the game. Because I actually got access to the closed beta that I was playing a little bit earlier today. Bandai Namco was lucky enough to send me a code. I downloaded it around Thursday. I tried to play it on Friday, but the time zones kind of messed me up. But today's Saturday, and as I was looking at, and I was watching Twitch, I actually saw a viewer that I watched. He was playing the game, and I know the man lived in Florida, so I was like, oh my god, he's playing Jump Force. Let me hop on there right now. Decided to hop on quickly, so I decided to quickly hop on, have a couple of matches against have a couple single player matches. Also decided to have a one or two online matches, which I'll be posting later, maybe on Sunday or something like that. If possible, I'd like to stream it tonight. I don't know if the time zones will allow me that, but I hope I can. But anyways, yeah, like that's basically the situation at hand. Now let's get on to the video. It's gonna be a lengthy one. But anyways, let's get on to the video. Let's start off with the graphics. Graphic-wise, don't have a lot to say. The graphics are very, very good. To me personally, I like a good-looking game. I'm not a heavy graphics person, but I like a good game. And this game is a good-looking game. I like the character models, like the attention they put into the attacks. Love the animations, and love basically the environment, especially like places like Namek and the Saiyan landing pod, the area around there. Those places look great, and also the cities too, like New York and I think Hong Kong. There's 4 maps, by the way, in the beta. There's 4 maps, and they're all very good-looking, man. That's pretty much all I can say about the graphics, because now we're going to get into the gameplay. That's where the chunk of this video is going to be at. Let's start off with the gameplay. Now, each character, basically you have a total of 6... Sorry for that. You have 16 characters in this game. 15 of them come from various anime but they're all kind of like lumped in. There's only like about 4 anime in there. Dragon Ball, actually no, not even about 4. I'd say about 6. About Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, and wherever the hell Pegasus Seiya comes from. And if I butchered the name, I apologize for that. But basically, yeah, you got you got your traditional anime characters. Those are the popular shonen anime, and also Hunter x Hunter. I forgot about that one too, because Gon's in there too. So it's like about 6 or 7 of them. But anyways, yeah, there's 15 characters, and then the 16th character is a created avatar that you use to sign into the game with. But for the beta, Bandai Namco has given us pre-made avatars, and there's not really a lot to run home about with these guys. They're pretty decent and stuff, but I don't really like using. I want to use my own avatar. I don't want to use anyone else's avatar. Let's get on to the gameplay. Let's start off with what you have on the screen. If you guys are looking at the screen right now, you have a simple health meter, an energy meter that you have to charge your attacks. You also have an ultimate meter. If you look at the if you look at the upper left side of the screen, you see Yusuke's character icon. Around that icon, that diamond shape, that basically means that you're able to use an ultimate attack when it's fully charged. Some characters can use their ultimate moves when it's half charged. When it's half charged, it's got a yellow tint around it. But right now, you see it's got a red tint on the upper right side of the screen. It's it's red charged, which means that he can use his ultimate attack fully. Now, that will come into play later when we talk about ultimate moves. But from there, each character fights differently. Like they have various fighting styles. You guys know they all fight very differently. They have to, because otherwise this game would just be too boring. It allows for variety. And it also allows players to have, a very good choice of options to play. Every fighting game has that, basically. But it gives players options, and I really appreciate that. Now, the classic controls, not classic, but basically the controls are as follows. The square buttons, how you do your light and heavy attacks. You got to grab, and you also have the ability to jump in the air. You already know what buttons they are. Squares for light, triangles for heavy, circles to grab, X's to jump. R1 basically allows you to block. You can block almost any attack except for the grab, because the grab will always get you no matter what. But you can almost pretty much block any attack that's facing you. You can't block anything that's behind you. R2 is how you charge your moves, that's how you charge your energy. That's a charge your moves. Charge your energy, and it also it also brings up the menu to use your super moves. Every character has 3 super moves and 1 ultimate move, but as I said before, you can't use the ultimate move unless you have that meter at least halfway full for certain characters. Now, when you use your ultimate move, some characters like Goku and Vegeta will transform. They go Super Saiyan when they use these moves. And then they actually stay Super Saiyan for the duration. I don't think for the duration of the match, but for a little while afterwards. And I think they revert back to normal. Other than that, you have 3 classic moves. Each one is different for every character. Of course it is. They're all different characters. But the way it works is that certain characters have long-range attacks. Certain characters have chasing attacks, as in they'll chase after you. And certain characters have like moves where they're gonna be able to counter moves. Like Ichigo has a counter move where if you attack him, he will automatically attack you back, and you'll take the damage from the attack instead. Now, from there, the way it works is that you only have 1 health bar. You got 3 characters to choose from. It's 3v3, but you only have 1 health bar. 1 health bar, and then once you're out, you're out. Now, the one thing I like about this game, I forgot to mention this in the graphics, is the fact that when these characters take damage from big moves, you'll notice it. Like, if you notice, Ichigo's clothes are ripped up right now because he was taking a lot of damage from what's his face, Zoro, when I was using him. Like, earlier in the match, he was taking a lot of damage, and that stays for the duration of the match, of the round. My apologies, the round, not the match. It stays there for the duration of the round. I really like that. Bandai Namco, good looking out on that one. Other than that, basically, you know, the goal is to basically beat your opponent. But if you look at the lower left of the screen, you see that little circle? That's the amount of evades that you could do. You press the L1 button to evade attacks. Like if you're in the middle of a combo and they're attacking you, you press the L1 button. You can avoid that altogether. And also, you can also use the L1 button to chase after your opponent and run away from and escape your opponent, to retreat, to charge your energy and stuff like that. L2 is how you switch characters. L2 you basically can will allow you to switch your characters, and also allows you to use support attacks too. Following. Now, I've basically given you the gist of the controls. Gameplay wise, it's very nice. It's very fluid. It's all about getting the rush on your opponent. Like, you gotta rush that man and beat him, because otherwise they could do the same to you, and it's kind of hard to get out of it unless you're using that evade move. But otherwise, like, it's very fun. It's a very fun game. I enjoy it. It's got its flaws, one of which being that, me personally, I play a lot of Xenoverse, so I wish they had a lock-on feature, because a lot of attacks, like, I thought that I'm hitting the man, but all the man has to do is just walk to the left, and you're not even touching him. Like, seriously, it happens from time to time in the game, and it's annoying. But otherwise, I really enjoy the game. I enjoy this beta a lot, you guys. Like, there's nothing. I do have some issues with it, but they're minor issues, not really big. Other people will tell you, but I have no issues with the game whatsoever. I enjoy this game. It's an immediate day 1 for me, man. So that's about it for the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. If I can, I will try to stream this game tonight, but the time zones might mess me up with that. But otherwise, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, I had fun making it. It's kind of rushed. I apologize for that. But otherwise, I've been your Captain Rocket. And I'm going to see you guys later. Peace. I will stream tonight.